In a time where worldwide distribution is available through companies like CD Baby for less than a pack of bass strings, what's the use of a record label for an indie musician? But in 2017, there's one more question to be asked. Do I even need a record label? The past 3 years, we've seen the explosion of self-marketing amongst musicians online. SoundCloud gives them a stage and social media gives them an audience. Artists like Chance the Rapper and Joey Badass have made a name for themselves as the champions of self-made music. Chance took out the 2016 Grammys and Joey beat out Lupe Fiasco's Label-Made album to debut in the Billboard's top 5. One of the things about major record labels is that if a track doesn't get a lot of airplay in the first week of showing, it's basically dead in the water. A lot of the time they give up on something early if it doesn't look like it's going to do the big numbers. They need to focus their attention on their big projects. Indie labels are slightly better in this regard as they have to focus equally on all of their artists in order to gain momentum. But if an artist can handle distribution and marketing online, essentially doing it all on their own, what's the threshold where an artist says, I need a label to do this for me? Cutting out the middleman is time consuming, but ultimately can give everyone more flexibility and financial freedom. When talking about organic movement online and self-made success, the biggest name is Chance the Rapper. Chance's SoundCloud turned him into an incredible success, earning Grammys over Kanye and Drake, all seemingly off his own bat. His social media following is enormous and his content is unfiltered. When his mixtape Acid Rap blew up, downloaded an estimated 1 million times according to DatPiff, a bidding war between major labels ensued. Chance, though, didn't want to compromise. It's dope people want to partner up, but I'm a very tunnel vision guy, he shrugged to MTV, explaining that he just wasn't interested. This was back in 2013. And in 2015, he tweeted, I'll stick with SoundCloud till the day I die. It's the only music platform that cares about the artist and the fan. But having success and having an audience is always going to give you power. It gives you the chance to say no to whatever you want. And some artists just don't have that choice on the table. Many, then, are still signed to record labels because labels make it worth their while, plain and simple. Labels may be old-fashioned, but they do have the expertise and scale for marketing and promotion. So some artists have chosen to stay with record labels for this reason. They put forward enough value to make it worth a musician taking their independence off the table. The old industry, as negative as it was, had many great parts about it. First off, to get your music out there, you had to put it past a bunch of people who knew a lot about music. Nowadays, there's less quality control, and there's a lot more music being put out there. Without record labels, kids who lay down a track in their bedroom are being shot down before they've even had a chance to make mistakes. The old industry of incubating an artist or taking the artist on and letting them try out different types of music, that industry is gone. So perhaps this shift to self-made, self-published, non-label music is more of a rejection of what record labels have become, not a rejection of the concept itself. But as much as labels try to influence trends of the day, it's impossible to refute that the power has changed hands. Labels don't decide what's cool anymore, the people do. We live in a more democratic time. Now the power is in the musicians' hands. They know what matters and what's relevant. We're seeing less and less superstars and more organically grown artists. The power has shifted. People are still going to trust the voices in the industry, but now it goes both ways. The industry has started to look to the people as the voice. It's no longer up to the tastemakers or the power-ups to decide what's good. The people are deciding for themselves, and the labels are listening. Essentially, there are no gatekeepers anymore. And the sooner the music industry adapts, the sooner it can plan its next move. But we'd love to know your thoughts on this. Where do you see the music industry going in the next 10 or 20 years? And do you agree with the concept of self-made and self-published music? Let us know in the comments below and join in the discussion. I'm Jess Westcott, and thanks for watching The Industry Observer.